Our campsite for night 8 was the KOA in the Fort Bridger, Wyoming area. I had reservations for this 2 days before we even got anywhere near Fort Bridger because I had already talked to the staff at this campground and they had told me that they are very busy. Generally, they would not let people stay for one night, but since the lockdown was happening, they had canceled a lot of the great festivals they have over the weekend at Fort Bridger. So they were willing to have us stay the night there, but they encouraged us greatly to have reservations. So we did. So it was really easy and somewhat less stressful that we were able to just drive to the KOA knowing that we had a guaranteed spot for the night. Also, the nice thing about KOAs is that, well, they're predictable, usually in a good way. We rolled into Fort Bridger KOA about, I have to guess, about 7:30 or so, 8. Not horribly late, but not really early even, because it was definitely after dark by a good hour or so. Our campsite was, well, pretty much close to the main headquarters of the KOA, which meant that the bathrooms and the showers were only about 100 feet away from our campsite. We did pay extra so that we could have electric. And because with the electric, we also had our own private water tap. Not necessarily essential for tent camping, having the water tap right there, but it's convenient. Has a picnic table, and ground was a little hard, but not too bad since we have an air mattress to set up the tent and get a good night's sleep. Now, one weird thing about this particular site, we had a choice. We could either have water and electric, or we could have a site with a campfire ring. Well, my partner really wanted the electric and decided to walk the 30 feet, build the campfire over there. I have to say, my partner was feeling stressed and strained, and we were not getting along very well that evening. I'm not saying we were fighting, but we were. It was definitely some hard feelings going on between it, and I think it's partly because we're, especially my partner, she was extra tired, and all the dirt roads we had traveled had helped things. So after we got the tent set up, she just said she was really tired. I said, okay, fine. Why don't you just go ahead and go to sleep now and I'll come in a little later? Because I had just built up a campfire and I really wasn't tired just yet. She went to sleep and I had kind of read cocktails, little bottles by a liquor store, and just kind of took it easy. Oh, I should mention we did get showers in that evening early, plenty of hot water. The sides were nice, mostly grass. The pad for the car was gravel, so it was a nice touch. I mean, obviously, like most campgrounds, they're really set up. Most of the spaces are for RVs, but it was a nice layout. There was a picnic ground. There's actually a communal fire pit here. Bathrooms were nice, clean, brightly lit, and a hot shower felt really good. So after sitting around the campfire for about 2 hours and drinking, I finally, between the alcohol and the lateness of the hour, I finally call it quits tonight. And I too went to sleep. And a little side note, in the morning, this particular KOA opens up their office really early, pick up ice and a few other essentials. And the staff was very friendly and helpful. I felt a lot more rested. And I was having a great time of it. My partner was, I don't know, kind of, I would say mixed feelings. Some of it she really liked, and other things or parts of the day she wasn't feeling great at all. I have to also admit that my partner also was, at times was suffering from headache and eye strain, and maybe a little bit of nausea. That definitely, you get that, you're just not going to enjoy the trip, even if it's something you really like to do. I would stay at this KOA, but I will warn you that like Labor Day, Memorial Day, and major holidays, they have a 3-day minimum stay. And honestly, during the summertime, this one gets really busy. So I recommend reservations at least the same day before you try to drive here. And it's one of the few really good campgrounds, one of the few only campgrounds in the extreme southwest corner of Wyoming. And I'll leave it there. We'll talk about day 9 of the adventure, where we do the final bit of Wyoming and we start into Idaho. Have a great day.